What is the best gun or blaster this season? Well, today we're going to be finding out by ranking every single blaster rifle, I don't know what you call them, and every single lightsaber as well. So I'm not going to include medallions or the Webster dual pistols because I haven't used them enough. Same with the medallions, like they're quite irrelevant and I haven't used them enough. So let's get started and see which is my favorite. So in dead last is the Wookiee bowcaster. Who honestly knew? This is just so bad, and it's just honestly comedic how bad this is. Horrible damage, horrible projectiles. Next, we have the DLT-19 blaster rifle. Wow, I actually got that name right. But this Fortnite did not get this gun right. They just made it pretty mid, honestly. It's kind of like what they meant to be a combat AR, but just horrible accuracy. Not as bad recoil, though. After it, we got pretty much the worst shotgun that probably in Chapter 6. That's the Barm Scatter Blaster, the auto shotgun of the season. It's just a worse version of the Twin Fire. I feel like it has less bullets, and it's just horrible. As far as auto shotguns go, you have the good ones like the Gatekeeper / Frenzy Auto. Why'd I say slash? I have no idea. And then you have the bad ones like the Maven Auto, and I hate that Maven Auto. I think it sits towards the bottom of auto shotguns, and that's not saying much, honestly. And then I have a cheat code. We're gonna put all the lightsabers from the new Star Wars season in this spot, but not the rock one, because the rock one's just superior to all of them. So the blue one and the purple one, when are you ever gonna use them? Like, I guess they break builds, so the pros could probably find a way to use them, but pros can probably find a way to use any single weapon in Fortnite, even the Wookiee bowcaster, to their advantage. The Force Lightning one is also irrelevant, and also the throw one. Like, when are you ever gonna use the lightsabers? I guess you're only using them for mobility. After this spot, we have the CR2 blaster. This is going to be controversial because I'm pretty sure a lot of people like this weapon, or else I've not been keeping in touch with the Fortnite community. But in my opinion, it's just really mediocre. High fire rate, but no accuracy. And then one really controversial one, and I know I say that a lot, is the pump. The ACP scatter blaster. I just think zero damage, and when you have the Jawa scatter blaster that's doing like 10 times more damage, there's no need to ever take this. Okay, we have the E11 blaster rifle, and I might have to explain my pick. So I am using this as an AR, and because I don't use SMGs, and I'm actually doing that as service because it sucks as an SMG. And I just find that that's how I'm ranking it, and when you have such good ARs this season, it honestly sucks. And I'm doing the same with the F11D blaster rifle. This is just a first order blaster rifle, extremely buffed because those actually sucked. They might be worse than the Wookiee bowcaster. I just once again find that as an AR standpoint where I'm using these, it's just not as good as the other ARs this season. It is better than the DLT-19 blaster rifle, but that's also not saying much. And in my opinion, they just could make it have probably better accuracy. You know what has great accuracy? The DL-44 blaster pistol. This thing is insane. You're doing mega damage all the time. And you're not doing mega damage with the A280 CFE blaster rifle. But that makes up for it with this extreme accurate scope. I just think this gun is incredible. It's basically what replaces the Hollow Twister. But once again, not as good, not doing nearly as much damage. And I don't like these fast-firing scoped ARs. But you know what's not fast firing? The DC-15 heavy blaster rifle. This thing is incredible, but it has an extremely slow fire rate and extremely high damage and accuracy, kind of like an infantry rifle. And then next, we have the Amban sniper rifle. This is so good, in my opinion. If you have a gold one of these, you're set. It's doing not great damage, but high accuracy with that scope. And then now we have the Force Rock Throw whatever lightsaber, and everybody was waiting for this. This just does so good damage, and actually you will use this a lot of times in my opinion. And then for the final sniper, I guess, which all of them have ranked pretty high, that's the new marksman rifle. It is really good. The IQA, it is just incredible. If you pair this without a scope, It's not as good as with a scope, but it also has extreme accuracy. Finally, the best gun in the game, and I cannot rejoice how good this is the C887 Jawa Scatter Blaster. When this got added, I'm like, one shot? This probably sucks. And when you try it from range, like a ranger, it's not great. You have to go up close to them, and it is absolutely insane. You're doing 140 damage in the gray rarity.